Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Dion, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how I'm going to be approaching the FTMO challenge. So I'm not going to be talking about my strategy, although I kind of am, but let me just break it down for you. So first things first, I'm not actually going with FTMO anymore. I'm going with the funded trader. Also, I've got no footage from this week. I pretty much haven't done anything. I got the vid finally, but I feel much better now, so that's why I'm making this video. I think it's the 27th of June, which means July is coming up, which means, it's the end of the month. As I said on the first episode or the second episode, I'm taking this month just to refine my skills, this and that, and then when the month is over, I'm actually going to be taking the challenge. So I'll be using the funded trader now. I'm going for the 6-figure account, $100,000 USD. I feel very confident. I feel really good about this, to be honest. So very keen to take the challenge. Now, let's go over how I'm going to be approaching the challenge, my strategy. Every single day is gonna be, I'm gonna have this sort of routine, not in regards to, yes, in regards to like my lifestyle, this and that, but I'm talking about trading specifically here. So the assets which I'm planning to trade is BTC and ETH. Mostly it's gonna be BTC. And pretty much, like, if you want to trade effectively, like the asset class that you're trading, you need to know about it, right? So what do I mean by that? You got to understand what price is doing. You got to know where price is. You got to understand the technicals. You also got to understand the fundamentals. And because we're trading cryptocurrencies, we actually have another layer of information which we can analyze, which is the on-chain analysis. This is what we use to figure out what is actually happening on chain. What is the Bitcoin doing right now? Is it being moved into an exchange to be ready to be sold? Is it being moved into wallets to hold long term? All of this stuff plays a role, and the on-chain analysis can go very deep. You can view lots of information. For example, people who bought at these prices, are they in a profit or loss? How much profit and how much loss? How much leverage is being used? Is maybe a massive move caused by people buying into, or is it being caused by liquidations or stuff like that? So you can get a lot of detail out of these, out of this on-chain analysis. So not only am I going to be looking into the news, which is the fundamentals, so like what's happening around the world that could be affecting the price of Bitcoin. Not only am I going to be looking at the technicals to figure out how price is reacting to these fundamentals, but also I'm going to be looking at the on-chain analysis to know what is actually happening on-chain with these coins. What are the whales doing? Because this is something else that you can view. We can view the actions of the people who hold more than 100, more than 1,000 coins. And these cohorts are the ones which are more often than not the profitable ones. So it just makes sense to be following those larger cohorts, right? Now, not following them blindly, you just want to know sort of what they're doing. If you're seeing mass accumulation by these large accounts, and then we look over into the fundamentals and the macro picture has changed, things are starting to not look as bearish, look at the technicals, that you put it all together, and then you can base your trades off there. So each trade is going to be a very strong quality trade, which is being backed up by my analysis on all three of these areas. So that's essentially how I'm going to be taking it. In regards to my actual strategy, I'm not going to be explaining that in this video. I don't even think I can explain my strategy. Like, there's no name to it. I feel like everyone who's looking for like the new strategy or whatever is someone who just wants an easy fix, someone who doesn't want to put in the work. They just want to find that one magic trick which is going to make them profitable. But that's not how it works. The market is always changing. Like, a strategy which might work for you now may not work, a year down the line. Things change. So I feel like my strategy is very adaptive to the market conditions, because I follow the basic principles of market structure and trend, and then I combine that with volume and just my technical analysis skills and stuff. So that's pretty much how I'm going to be approaching it. if you're gonna be watching my videos of the actual trading that's taking place, it's not gonna be very hard to figure out how I'm trading, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very simple. When I first started trading in the first year, I did have strategies which were maybe 3 times more complex than the way I'm trading now. And then I realized that less is more and simple is way more effective than complex. So that's essentially what I do. I follow the trend. I use market structure and volume. So that will be more clear and evident in the future videos which I'll be making, which will start sometime early next month when I actually begin the challenge. So very excited. I've been wanting a 6-figure account for a long time. Well, I've been trading for over 2 years now. I'm really happy. Like, honestly, it's weird to say, but like, I like that it's taken this long. I thought I was gonna get it much sooner, but the fact that I haven't just means that I was not ready for it. So we're gonna see if I'm ready for this or not. I'm gonna know if I pass or not. If I fail, then obviously I'm not ready for it. But I think that if I do fail this challenge this time around, it's obviously completely my fault. But I feel like I must have messed something up really bad. And look, my skills are pretty decent. So if there is a failure, which I highly doubt there will be, it's going to be because of some psychological reason. It's going to be because I didn't keep my emotions intact or something, but I doubt that's going to happen because I feel really good. After getting the COVID, I had to rest for like 2-3 days. I could not look at a screen without my head pounding. So I got the rest which I needed. I'm feeling rejuvenated. I feel ready. My game plan is very clear and I'm set with what I need to do. So that's going to be how I'm going to approach it. So this is the calm before the storm. The challenge is going to start in less than a week. I'm very excited. But yeah, no, it's going to be really awesome. I can't wait. 6-figure trader. Let's go. Keen to, make some decent money. Keen to, look, I'm not going to go into like the goals and what I'm going to use the money for until after I've passed the challenge, but it's going to be good and my YouTube's going to be lit. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, stay tuned. The Funded Trader Challenge coming very soon. Enjoy.